Now on WRDE Coast TV.
Marijuana affecting business in Ocean City. The changes businesses have gone through after legalization.
We're live in Milton, and the concert in the park is now the concert in the parking spot. And that's all due to Mother Nature stepping in and changing up plans.
Riding towards improvements, plans the city of Lewis has to make your bike ride safer.
And Dewey Beach making changes to keep teens out of trouble.
From the beaches to the bays, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV News at 6 starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with recreational marijuana in Maryland. It's been legal now for a few weeks, and businesses are still adjusting.
That's right. It's been legal since July 1st, and it definitely has been an adjustment because some say the legalization has been a long time coming. Now, in Maryland, the new law allows anyone over the age of 21 with a government-issued license to purchase an ounce and a half of marijuana. So for Maryland, now it's past just medicinal purposes. Because of that, dispensaries that were already giving out medicinal marijuana had to adjust for a wider scope of clientele and much higher demand. Now, we spoke with a dispensary in Ocean City who say they prepared a year before the legalizations, but a lot of businesses don't have the logistical capabilities to handle the influx of customers, things as simple as parking. Now, the owners that we spoke with say people with medical marijuana cards still get first priority before recreational users. That's something implemented by the state of Maryland. It's a complicated topic, and we have all those full details for you later tonight on the Coast TV News app and Coast TV News at 11.
Meanwhile, here in Delaware, Bethany Beach holding a town council meeting this Friday where they're expected to vote on a potential ban of marijuana. Bethany Beach joins several other coastal towns and cities looking at a ban of the recently legalized drug. Dewey Beach is the only town so far to actually take action banning the sale of marijuana. That happened last month.
As we turn to weather now and take a live look down into Ocean City, the Gateway Subaru camera, the beach cleared out a little bit, probably because of all that cloud cover there seen from the Commander Hotel. Let's turn it to our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, who joins us live in Milton this evening.
Well, the bottom fell out of the skies earlier this afternoon, making for soggy conditions here in Milton. So it kind of put a kibosh on doing the concert in the park. But that's okay. They've shifted to the Milton Fire Department building. And you know what? They've been figuratively and literally saving the city over and over again for quite some time. We'll get into that in our next segment. But for right now, let's take a look at the latest update on the Milton forecast. Currently, taking a look, hey, we're at 77 degrees in Milton with plenty of cloud cover in place, just a smidgen of sunshine occasionally here and there. As we begin to take a look at our latest radar rendition of what's going on, well, what you'll notice is that most of the rain is now staying well to our south at this present time, and we're seeing that most of the rain is continuing to slide its way more so towards the south, and overall, we are anticipating that for the rest of this evening, we are seeing that the rain is going to stay well to our south as we widen the view here. You can see that those scattered showers, or the heaviest ones, are still running its way out here into the water, and we're staying really clear right here at home. Take a look at your downtown Milton forecast. Partly cloudy skies for the rest of the evening and sliding into the mid-70s. The Milton Fire Department has been a hub and a jewel of cultural and historical importance here in Milton. And we're going to talk about that since this has got to be the alternate place for tonight's concert. We'll talk about why this place has been such a big deal for such a long time. But for right now, I'm Coast TV Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, live here in Milton. Back to you.
Thank you, Paul. The city of Milford is warning drivers of flooded streets due to today's heavy rainfall. Some of the specific areas they noted include Polk Avenue in the area of Sussex Avenue, Wilbur Street, the intersection of North Washington Street and Northeast 8th Street, and the intersection of South Walnut Street and Park Avenue. The city says that some of the flooding is tidal, meaning that they will recede and surge again throughout the day, and they do warn drivers to be cautious and not to drive into high water.
Delaware Senator Tom Carper is teaming up with FEMA to give hurricane preparedness tips. It's happening in Georgetown this Friday. Officials say the presentation will provide tips to the public on how they can prepare for extreme weather this hurricane season. That starts at 10:30 a.m. at the Sussex County Emergency Operations Center.
Have you ever ridden your bike in Lewis? If you have, you might know how nerve-wracking it can be, especially during a busy summer day. Coast TV News reporter Charles Reinert shows us what safety changes are in the works and why riders say they need to do this before it's too late.
Mike Munsell loves to ride his bike around Lewis. His preferred route goes all around the city and says sometimes he feels like he's going to get hit by a car.
Sometimes the tourists or the people that come in just for a week, they're in a rush, and sometimes it can cause accidents.
The Lewis Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee is looking into changes to make Munsell's and other bikers' ride safer. Some of the changes include reflective barriers at Freeman Highway and repainting signs to remind riders to walk their bike over the Savannah Bridge. Lewis Cycle Sports owner Brian Kellman says biker behavior on the bridge is a big problem.
I see firsthand the amount of bicyclists going over that drawbridge, the amount of people passing them, motorists passing them unsafely. Sooner or later, it's going to be a disaster. Someone is going to get hurt or even killed.
Other possible changes include adding blinking lights at 2nd Street and Savannah Road's crosswalk to alert drivers. These locations have been chosen for change due to concerns sent to the committee by neighbors. These changes still have to be approved, with some needing City Council's green light and others needing approval by DelDOT.
These proposed changes will be discussed on July 25th at 6 o'clock right here at City Hall. I'm Charles Reiner in Lewis, Coast TV News.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what you think makes the roads safer for cyclists. Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour.
Take a look at your screen. So far, a majority say off-road trails. However, bike lanes has cut into that result a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big jump actually for bike lanes. Now you can go vote yourself if you want to join in on the fun here at WRDE.com or use our mobile app, and we're going to have updated results later in the newscast.
Delaware State Police say they've arrested a Laurel man for burglarizing Lakeshore Wine and Spirits earlier this month. They say the man broke into the store just after 1 a.m., stealing both cigarettes and alcohol. He was spotted by security cameras, said police, which led to the man getting identified. Troopers say they found the man Tuesday after he was arrested by Laurel police for a different theft investigation.
A fire caused heavy damage to a Selbyville business on Tuesday, and now the state fire marshal's office says they've ruled that fire as an accident. They say that the fire was reported before 7:30 a.m. on Dixon Street. Take a look at the video here. And when firefighters arrived, the fire marshal says they discovered a fire burning in the building's attic. Now, after the investigation, the fire marshal determined that the fire was caused by faulty electrical wiring, causing an estimated $20,000 in damages.
DelDOT is hosting a public workshop next month to discuss the possibility of replacing Lighthouse Road Bridge that crosses over the Assawoman Bay. DelDOT says the workshop will get public feedback on the various enhancements being considered for the new bridge that will take place August 15th at the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company in Frankfort from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
If you're planning on spending some time at the Evans Park in Millville, you might need to find somewhere different to park. At least for a little while. The town says that Evans Park's parking lot will be repaved. That starts next Monday, July 24th. They say the project is going to take around 40 days, with the lot staying closed until it's completed. It is important to know, though, the town ensures that the park, the playground, the pickleball courts, all the good stuff there for the community to enjoy, including the community center, that's all going to stay open even as the parking lot is closed.
Loitering, underage drinking, and fighting has led to a push for stricter measures in Dewey Beach. The town has a curfew. If you didn't know, it's Monday through Thursday from 11 to 5 and Friday to Sunday from midnight to 5. What could change is the fine you pay for breaking that curfew. Right now it's $100. It could go up to as much as $300. Town council members say it's not about actually making people pay the money, but more to deter people from the first place.
So important that the parents know, and we're not talking about people that are 18, 19, and 20. We're talking about 17-year-olds and under, and 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds. The parents need to be responsible for these kids and know where they are.
The town council will discuss and possibly vote on those changes at the meeting this Friday at 3 p.m. But a lot more news to get to this evening.
Coming up, a long-anticipated wait will now take even longer when the sculpture at Canal Front Park is expected to be done. Also, promoting safe driving in Delaware, troopers asking drivers to be more careful this summer.
But first, a shortage of EMTs in Milford. How local fire departments and the high school are working together to solve the problem. We're back in just 60 seconds.
Delmarva Home Show. Explore the hidden house gems here on the peninsula. Exciting tours of stunning homes, charming cottages, and luxurious beachfront properties. Designer ideas and insider tips to help inspire your home decor. Discover the best of Delmarva's architecture and interior design. A showcase of the most unique and beautiful homes on Delmarva. Start your tour Sunday mornings at 11:30 on WBOC.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Not the ones who help out others. Emergency medical technicians in Milford are hard to come by, and local departments are suffering because of that.
Coast TV reporter Tori Seagraves shows us why there's a lack of EMTs in the field and what solutions are underway.
Michael Smith works at the Carlisle Fire Company in Milford. He never expected to spend his career on an ambulance, but a car accident put him on this path.
I wanted to be a state trooper years ago and wasn't able to do that after I got hit by a car. So when this opportunity came about, I jumped on it.
Now the company is looking for more EMTs, no matter your background, as call volume increases. Something that is creating a struggle for the current essential workers.
It puts a lot more strain and stress on those of us that are already here to do multi-jobs for other people as well.
A feeling that EMS across the state know all too well.
I truly believe that COVID did a number on us, and I hate to continue to bring up that pandemic, but those of us that are in the EMS field, we saw a whole new side of EMS during that, and we haven't quite recovered from that yet.
But the solution? Right down the street here at Milford Senior High School, where an EMT program will be offered to students so they can earn certifications and learn skills to become an EMT. And interest in the EMT class is booming at Milford High.
Currently about 52 students that are interested in taking the course. Unfortunately, during our first year, we're trying to keep the class at about 25.
The program is created by the Delaware State Fire School. The class is a mix of in the classroom learning textbook EMT skills like anatomy and diagnoses, and chances to ride along and observe EMTs in real time. By the time students graduate and are 18 years old, they will be able to get right to work.
Just gives us better response times. We're looking to, hoping that will assist us on both sides of our department, whether or not they're riding the ambulance, and assisting those ambulance crews on calls to better the schedule.
This pathway is expected to begin in the fall. If you are interested in joining the Carlisle Fire Department, they encourage you to come apply at the station and speak with a member. I'm Tori Seagraves in Milford, Coast TV News.
The unveiling of the DeWitt Godfrey sculpture in Lewis has been delayed once again, after being delayed before due to broken concrete. Now, today's unveiling was canceled due to weather. That says the Lewis Public Art Committee, which meant that the sculpture wasn't done in time due to Mother Nature. Now, the sculpture should be done tomorrow at noon, but the unveiling ceremony, it's just been scrapped altogether.
Well, a couple more chances of storms are going to impact Delmarva through the end of the week. I'll time out when the best chances to see those storms will be. Coming up just after the break.
Need a new roof?
Life could be sweeter with Hershey Exteriors. GAF Master Elite Certified Tyler Hershey is the man to call. With hundreds of online reviews and a 4.9 Google rating, we make sure to put the right roof over your head. Our work is sealed with a 50-year non-prorated warranty on material and labor. Storm damage? Get a free inspection and we can help you through your insurance claim. Don't wait months for a new roof. Call Hershey Exteriors because life is sweeter with Hershey Exteriors. Serving Delmarva.
Discover your future with Sussex Tech Adult Education. We offer registered apprenticeship and health profession programs and much more, which will prepare you for everything you need to succeed in your new career, providing hands-on experience with classes taught by professionals from every industry. Sussex Tech will assist our graduates in finding their new career opportunity. To learn more about how you can earn your professional credentials that can change your life, check out Sussex Tech Adult Education online.
Your future is waiting for you at Sussex Tech Adult Education.
Stay another day. Visit Western Sussex.
Delmarva Sports Network, the official television station of the 50th Annual White Marlin Open this August.
The Jennifer Hudson Show is here.
And you're going to bless people every single day.
We're giving back, lifting each other up.
Something hits you in your heart.
We're doing it all.
Weekdays at 2 on WRDE.
When choosing a granite countertop, choose one for real life and beauty. No matter what life throws at them, they'll look beautiful forever. Ancient Art Stone invites you to discover the affordability of granite and upgrade your home to the beautiful works of art from Ancient Art Stone. Centrally located in Milford, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva to make your dreams a reality. Visit us and allow our devoted professionals to craft, fabricate, and install a superior finished product that will transform your home into a work of art.
Sponsored by Ancient Art Stone, where countertops are always a work of art.
Well, first and foremost, this has actually been the staple of fun on Wednesday here in Milton, the concert in the park. And you can barely hear it in the background, but everybody's beginning to warm up right now. But it's no longer in the park because Mother Nature opened up the skies and dumped a whole lot of rain, made it a bit soggy there. But then the Milton Fire Department comes to the rescue, as they have been for actually quite some time. Let's take a historical look at the Milton Fire Department, because they've been doing this really since the late 1800s. Now, as you take a look here and we reflect on what's happening historically, the Milton Fire Department was organized in November of 1901, and, you know, the town council elected Charles Davidson as fire chief, and he signed up 26 men. Now, that was in 1901. 8 years later, there was a devastating fire that hit the downtown area, and it was discovered by a man named Wesley Cloverdale, a night watchman at the Royal Packing Company. Well, this same fire destroyed 18 buildings, burned down in the business part of town, and it was devastating, but that's okay. They rebuilt, they retrained, they've got more equipment, and this is where we are right now today. And they even incorporated a ladies' auxiliary a little bit later. And during the war years, the ladies had to pick up the hoses while most of the men were out serving in war. Now, as we come back live right now, here's where we stand currently. Hey, how's it going, guys? Here's where we stand live here at Station 85. And this is a new building because it was actually debuted 2 years ago in July of 2021. Take a look at this video because, you know, you have to realize that when you look at a fire station, it's kind of a home away from home for most firefighters. They have to place to work out because they have to stay in shape, because firefighting is a very physical job. But not only that, there's a museum that actually has been established here at the Milton Fire Department, courtesy of the folks that have just made donations here in this area. Now, coming up, just so folks will know, the concert for tonight has now been set over here at the fire department at three bays here, and so they're getting ready to kick things off because it's just a little too soggy in the park. But then that's how Plan Bs go. I'm Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, live here in Milton. Back to you.
Well, it's a shame that so much rain fell earlier today and they had to move that concert inside because, well, the rain has moved out of the area now and it's actually turning into a pretty beautiful evening outside. As we take a live look out on our Tunnel and Razor camera at the Tunnel and Razor camera at the Lewis Yacht Club this evening. This is looking out towards Lewis Beach. You can see a few people certainly headed out to the beaches once that rain came to an end. Even some people in the water currently. Temps sitting right around 77 degrees in Lewis. The water temperature in Lewis is actually warmer than the actual air temperature right now. The water temperature is right around 78 degrees. The live radar shows all the rain. Well, that is now out of here. Even that shower we were tracking just about an hour ago, that has fallen apart and moved off the coastline. And we're not expecting any more rain the rest of this evening. There are some showers off to our north and west, but they're really struggling trying to reach here on Delmarva, so we should stay dry the rest of this evening. That's not going to be the case for the rest of this week. We do have some more rain chances, though. Take a look at this. Last 24 hours, we picked up a lot of rain, especially in Sussex County, all throughout Sussex County, about a 1 1/4 inch. That was one of the smallest amounts. That was in Lewis, 1.24 inches of rain. Rehoboth Beach saw the most, 1.43 inches of rain. That was earlier this morning. We did see a few extra showers this afternoon that bumped those totals up a little bit, but it was more about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch this afternoon compared to over an inch this morning. That held our temps down. We were expecting the 80s, close to 90 degrees. We held in the 70s all day. 77 in Bethany Beach currently, 77 in Rehoboth Beach. It's 78 in Georgetown, 79 degrees in Milton currently. Tomorrow, the rest of the week, looking much better. Our beach forecast, Chincoteague Island, mid to upper 80s. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, partly cloudy skies each of those days. An isolated storm is possible Thursday and Friday, but better chance of storms the further north you are on Delmarva. Fenwick Island, storm chances, especially on Friday. About a 40 to 50% chance of storms on Friday. Thursday, 84 degrees, partly cloudy skies, maybe an isolated storm, but most of us stay completely dry. 85 on Saturday with sunshine. The weekend looks gorgeous for anybody heading to the beach. Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, take a look at these temps. Low to mid 80s each day. Storm chances on Friday, but still, don't even cancel your plans on Friday. Just if you hear that thunder roar, move indoors. Most of the rain is actually going to happen during the morning hours. The rest of this evening's quiet. Tomorrow, pretty much quiet, but here we go on Friday. Our in-house futurecast indicating the possibility of something similar to what we saw this morning again happening on Friday, so we'll have to keep an eye on that by Friday afternoon, though. Things start to clear out. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast shows once we get past those storm chances on Friday, the weekend gorgeous. Mostly sunny skies, temps in the uppers, 80s and 90s.
Your seatbelt. That is the message from Delaware State Police this summer. Troopers say that they're seeing more and more car crashes across the state this summer where injuries could have been avoided if people had worn their seatbelt. With all the people driving on Delaware roads this season, police are stressing the importance of making sure both you and your loved ones stay safe.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Hey sports fans, the road to the Little League World Series starts in Bristol, Connecticut. And for the second straight year, the Delmarva Sports Network will be following two Delmarva teams headed to regionals. One of them being Delmar, who made it all the way to the Little League World Series Championship a season ago. We sat down with them to talk about their feelings and excitement headed to the regional tournament. We are here with the Delmar Little League team as they get ready to head to regionals to Bristol, Connecticut. You guys were here just a year ago. What does it mean for you to be back in this position?
It means like a lot to me because I feel like I get the chance to go again and again, and how I get to spend time with new girls every single year. But luckily I got 4 returning players, and I just get to carry on what we started.
You want to win some games out there. You might want to get to where you were last year, but after all this, what do you really want the girls to take away from this entire experience?
How to be a team. Whether we win or lose, getting to regionals is a huge accomplishment. Just getting there, you know, the hustle, the coming out to practice every day, the showing up. They've gotten to a point where in practice, if they make a mistake, they just take a lap themselves. Like, it's accountability, and I just want them to walk away knowing no matter what, you know, they've done a great job to get where they are.
Best of luck to Delmar at regionals in Bristol, Connecticut. Have a great night, everybody.
Sometimes you can't avoid life's messes. You need a vacuum that can handle anything. At Beach Vacuums, we have vacuums that are built to last, keeping your house clean for years to come, offering yearly tune-ups and repairs so you can keep cleaning. Only at Beach Vacuums, trade in your old vacuum, even if it's broken, for a discount on a new one. Beach Vacuums, the last full-service vacuum store in Sussex County.
100.9% classic country plays real country.
Have fun by land and by sea at Ocean Downs with the Summer of Fun giveaway. Earn entries now for your chance to make a splash in a new jet ski or seize the keys to a new Ford Bronco Sport. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Driven to go the extra mile with style that's hard to ignore. The new Highlander goes above and beyond, putting you and your crew in position to upgrade your adventure. Now get 3.49% APR on a new Highlander. Drive with purpose. Arrive in style. Toyota, let's go places.
Sometimes your place in this world gives you a purpose, and sometimes your purpose gives you a place. I'm fortunate to raise my family here and honored to be part of a veteran-owned roofing company in the place we call home. When you choose Valor Home for your new roof, you're joining our mission to give new roofs to veterans here on Delmarva. Now get half off materials plus a free shingle upgrade, all for just $119 a month. Schedule your free estimate now.
833-83-VALOR. Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
One final check on our Coast TV poll. Our final results you see there. Off-road trails for the 6 p.m. broadcast getting the most votes for what makes the roads safer. We will have more updates tonight on Coast TV News at 11.
Well, you want to get outside this evening. We're finally seeing some drier weather moving in. Pretty nice out there on our Gateway Subaru camera at the Commander Hotel. People are out on the boardwalk. People are out on the sand enjoying this beautiful weather. Tomorrow, even nicer. We're talking about temps climbing into the mid-80s right on the beach. So get outside if you can. Only a few isolated storms possible during the afternoon.
Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.